Get out those wine glasses, sit back, and enjoy the sights of Portugal's second largest city, Porto. Northwest of Portugal, right on the Atlantic Ocean, sits the beautiful city of Porto. Winding up and down the hills that straddle the Douro River, you'll find everything you need right at the heart of the city. I'm sure the city's name reminds you of something. That's right, Port or Porto wine. A sweet red wine that's produced in the Douro Valley and is a must-try when visiting the city. There are plenty of tours and tasting events to enjoy. Just don't do it in an empty stomach. Fun fact, wine produced outside of Portugal can't actually be labeled as port, even if they wanted to. I guess before we get ahead of ourselves with the drinking, we should have a look at some of the attractions that dot the city. Places like the Church of São Francisco, completed in 1425, and right next to it, the Palacio del Bolsa, which is the old stock exchange, are both great sights inside and out. A different church to see is the Clerigos church and tower. While the church is somewhat dwarfed by the tower, it's still cool to see as it's very much narrower than most. The tower is 75.6 meters tall and requires all of 240 steps to reach the top. I recommend you do this one before you get into the wine. However, Liberty Plaza might be something to check out after the wine, if only to loosen up your wallets. It's the city's main square and boulevard, which houses upper scale stores and boutiques, amazing restaurants, and the city hall at one end. The square joins up the city's older parts to its more modern ones. And speaking of older, the best part of Porto is no doubt its old historic center. The Ribeira District, or Riverside District, is where you want to be, or at least end up. Narrow cobblestone streets dotted with cafes and merchants will lead you down to the riverside, where you can enjoy a nice walk on the water while deciding what bar or restaurant to eat at. The views from here are amazing and really catch the Louis I Bridge. Take some time to cross the lower level to get some appreciation of the size, and afterwards take the funicular to the top of the hill and get a totally different perspective. Either way, you'll notice it looks a lot like the Eiffel Tower, right? Well, of course it does. The designer was also one of the co-founders of the Eiffel Tower, so for sure it makes sense. Okay, so Porto is another great Portuguese stop that offers something different. I hope you liked it, and now the only question is whether to go to Lisbon or Porto first. Hard choice for sure. Either way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos, and thanks again for watching.